As I was saying, the handprint that is on Echo's face is actually symbolic because if I remember correctly, because she is Latino, she is from like South America or something to that extent. I think they said she's from Brazil. Her family had basically been murdered, and one of the murderers, as a mocking joke, took some of her mother's blood and smeared it against her face. Either that or her mother committed suicide. It's either one of those two. I think her parents got killed. Or it's either her mother committed suicide or her parents got killed. It's kind of been a while since I've read her origin issue. But she's a fairly new character to the Marvel Universe. But what makes her a very awesome hero is that, you know, she has photographic reflexes, which is an ability that the Marvel supervillain Taskmaster has. And what that means when I say photographic reflexes is that she can basically look and without doing any exercise or anything can duplicate your moves. So if she watches, you know, Captain America's like shield fighting and unique kind of like acrobatic fighting style, she can without practice mimic that. And she can even use some of, you know, your own fighting tactics against you. And that's a pretty unique ability. And she's a master martial artist. She's very athletic, very agile. She's got like ninja skills. She knows how to wield a katana, sais, throwing stars, all that stuff, but her Achilles heel is that she's 90 to 100% deaf. You know, Maya is actually, she's deaf. She's been deaf since birth, and that's kind of her Achilles heel in a sense, because if you can easily sneak up on her, you can knock her out. It's not going to likely happen because, you know, she's highly skilled enough in her martial arts that she can easily subdue anyone. She's even been able to copy and actually hold her own against Iron Fist, which there's very few people in the Marvel Universe that can hold their own against Iron Fist and actually pull it off well, and Echo is one of those characters. Unfortunately, she's not, I don't really got too much to really say about her because there's not a deep mythology, but that's pretty much, this is what she looked like when she unmasks and says that her name is Echo. And she's just a cool character. And they've had her featured in the New Avengers. They've had her featured in Daredevil. She was one of the potential candidates to be the new Black Panther, from which, you know, T'Challa's sister basically ends up taking over that role. She actually stood and almost beat the Skrull Queen in hand-to-hand combat. So Echo, despite still being kind of a new, you know, kind of like a newcomer to the Marvel Universe, you know, she is actually turning out to be a very awesome character, and hopefully maybe in the future maybe Marvel will actually push her, because I actually see Echo going places. There's a lot that they could actually do with her character. She's actually the shorter of my lesser known but awesome heroes. Sadly to say, there's not really much that Marvel's doing with her right now, other than, you know, what they try to do with Secret Invasion. But, you know, I figured that I would do two female characters, you know, two characters from Marvel, and I thought Echo and Miss Marvel were good choices. You know, so, you know, post a comment in the comment box and stuff. Please let me know, who do you think, after, you know, these four, who do you want me to talk about? I know I said that in the Dead Man video, but I'm going to reiterate it, you know, just for fun. Tell me who you want to talk about, and if need be, go to F.W. Waller's channel, and please, let the monster know, what supervillain do you want to see him talk about? What supervillain do you want him to explore and explain? And And I'll make sure that he's not talking about just Superman and Batman and other villains. I'm going to try to see if I can get him to do a mixed variety of villains. But that's pretty much it, guys. For the moment, these will be all the videos until, you know, otherwise, because I'm kind of getting lost with DC Universe Online and all my Xbox stuff, so I thought that I would at least do a couple of videos.